Hello YouTube, this is Iriseon, and today I'm playing Homefront for the PC. It's a shortish campaign, so I should be able to get the whole thing. Not in one video though. But you start off here, it's got a snazzy introduction video that is showing North and South Korea uniting and then taking down the US or something. I don't know. New objective, answer the door. That's very robust. The multiplayer is supposed to be very involved. I played one match though and no one was on, so I just moved back to single player here. It's got pretty good graphics. Everything's oh god. Have to press E. There's no quick time events per se, but there's a lot of just E to use type events.
Why are you so reluctant to serve your country in its time of need? We understand that you have lost everything, but you must take heart in what patriotism can bring you. Our glorious leader, Kim Jong-un, will teach you to unlock your country's natural resources.
Wonderful.
Bring prosperity to all. It is our gift to you.
Well, yeah, there's a few of these events. There's a lot of gateways in the game. They try to show you different panoramic scenes and force the player to slow down and watch them actively. A lot of this artistry. Oh, being thrown down the stairs. It looked like a lot of fun. Not all the effects, the graphical effects are on either, and the game still looks outstanding. I have it neutered a bit just to record videos at a reasonable frame rate, and there's a few optimizations to go before this game is fully complete. I expect DLC anytime, even though the game just came out. Even before you bought it, on the Steam page there's a DLC page right for it, so you know they're planning on it. And since the single player campaign is so short, you may even complete it in as little as 3 hours. It'll be great to have some DLC, like say the co-op DLC. So now you can go through with a friend with a whole new scenario, with a whole new set of Americans trying to escape the resistance. And here's our horrific scenes here. We going past, watching the dystopia. It occurs to me too that developers, well, game makers have gotten very good at making piles of trash. I guess it's as good as the box for a background. There's a lot of these, like the Coleman tents. You can tell that they were complete. You know, someone took a picture with their camera and then put the texture on. Same with the tarp, you know. Brutal. So here is sort of our Half-Life 2 entrance. Try to beat the tram with brutality.
Did you hear the voice of freedom?
Certainly gets a message across.
He says this shit's happening all over the state.
Look, a 555 number. We've now entered movie territory. So we have game makers deciding on set pieces, you know, how this should be set up.
More fuel for the labor camps.
Valve pioneered a lot of that too with Half-Life 1. Not to say no one had done it before, but the machinima aspect of Half-Life 1 was touted over using CD-ROM movie type cutscenes. What's that? So it is 2027. So it's the future, near future, to account for events and a little bit of new technology. Most of this, there's a few of this half robotic, you know, robotic. Did I just say that twice? Yeah. It's sort of like unmanned area vehicles, but not military robots.
Look, when we get to wherever they're taking us, we gotta stick together, okay? We gotta watch each other's backs.
Oh! Whispering sweet nothings in my ear. That's when the bad guy always strikes in horror films. How would it be different now? Here comes my hero.
You can thank me.
Oh, is that right? Yeah, there's a bit of a problem with the voice lagging behind the
Pick up that gun.
lip syncing,
Follow me.
and the it may just be my machine, but I know the dialogue gets cut off a lot. It seems like a lot of stuff is loading in the background, so I don't know if I can completely fault, you know, the game system or my computer. That's why I mentioned the optimization.
Here comes the cavalry.
Oh,
Get out of the parking lot.
and this game is
Get down.
full of scripted events.
They're trying to head us off.
Got through it once though flawlessly.
I hope you're worth what this
That's not to say I didn't die, but to say there was no bugs,
We
no
need to
glaring,
get this fight, Jacob. Start shooting.
nothing game breaking, which is excellent for a first day release.
Aim for the head. Make every bullet count.
You got it. Peek around the corner.
Use the sight. There's no
Yeah, see,
going
he just
back. You
talked
got
there,
Korean
got
blood
cut
on your
off.
hands. You're in the resistance now.
Hooray! Are we gonna have pizza and soda? Some cake? Uh-oh.
Coming through the skylight.
I don't think he liked that. I'm on a little bit of chop here, but it could be good from recording. Oh, yeah! That's why I'm not killing the guys. It was chop. It was lag, man. Come on.
Pick up any spare
Yeah,
minutes.
and don't expect to see flawless gameplay.
Don't leave any ammo
Okay.
for the enemy.
Definitely had my share of
Gas station up ahead. Kim's using
eating
it as a
dirt.
fuel depot. I know a shortcut through the suburbs.
So I can
We
hold
need
two
to get
weapons
out
at
of
once.
sight until this blow's over.
Grenades, C4.
Enemies by the bus.
I have not seen a way to indicate how much C4 I have, but there's a little grenade indication on the bottom
Come on, down the
of the
alley.
HUD there when you get it.
I thought this was supposed
Very
to be a
slick,
quick snatch
minimal
and
HUD.
grab.
Alright, we should jump at the space specified.
Inside, inside.
There we go, and the characters do end up pushing you,
Transport heli.
your two partners. Sometimes they get in the way, they'll be like, go get that objective, and then run right in your face, right in the way.
Cover me. I'm reloading.
Alright. Grenade time. I'm stuck behind something. Alright, a ramp.
We all do. Make one
Doesn't happen often getting stuck on objects in this. I haven't wandered too far off the map though. It's fairly easy. I mean, it's linear and it's fairly easy knowing where you're supposed to go. They do a good job of showing you. Not only does the compass
with a grenade.
have a little indicator there, but so do characters and objects directly in the game world, so you'll see them.
On the left.
Alright. Should blow up the gas station instead. I'm working so hard.
He's down. He's down. I'm out. Reloading.
Come on, peekaboo.
Check your fire. Watch out for the pump.
Hey, fuck them. If they blow, we'll take them all with us.
No more grenades. Damn. I'm slow to react on that one. Has a Call of Duty health system, so if I just hide for seconds, if that even, sometimes it's very quick. You'll recover your health right away. There is even no such thing as a health pack in this game. No such thing as a flashlight either. You don't need it. That's a very welcome sight, so to speak. Yeah, it's a sight to be able to see in a first-person shooter.
Everybody in one piece.
After a long time of doing a lot of,
Count your
of
pieces later.
course I prefer some of the more sneaky first-person shooters, Thief type, Deus Ex type. But you can actually see everything. It's excellent. No need for a flashlight is a reason for celebration. Oh yeah, sorry, I was just playing Metro 2033. They came pre-ordering this, and this is where this Homefront.
Don't worry about it. Just a gas station.
It's
Ought to slow 'em down.
I haven't played the multiplayer, but as far as single player goes,
We're on our way
if you're
to
just in the
Iriseon
single
Road,
player,
just
it would
saying.
only really be worth the money if you bought this with the pre-order deal with Metro 2033. Otherwise, it's very short. And if you're going to rely on DLC to enhance the experience, like I said, a co-op DLC would be really nice. And I have no doubt they'll get on the bandwagon with map packs and something else. They've already committed to releasing a map pack on Xbox Live first. So that's that anyway. So that part's guaranteed. What are you doing, hiding? Can I just watch these guys? Alright, it's that type of game. It's very cinematic. I'm supposed to be. Even though everyone's sneaking here, I don't think these guys could see me if they tried. It's just scripted in. Come on, Buck. What's your name again?
Now go.
It's funny when he first. I've already played this game once, and I came through the street and threw grenades at the guys. Now, okay, throw grenades, and immediately die and reset. If you walk too far either way on the street, if you don't go straight across, you'll be spotted immediately. Their scripting will break off, like if you go down that way down the street. So yeah, it's linear in that way too, as in you are forced to see the story. There's a achievement for you collect these, look like little newspaper articles on the side of the road, and that's the only time you'd really want to backtrack or even search around. There's really no reason to go look for ammo caches. You just pick up dead people's guns all around. And usually when you're in front of a new situation, they'll provide you with a weapon in that area. Like in this treehouse, I believe there's a gun provided? No. Alright, well that's that. I think there was a gun at the bottom of the tree that I missed. Anyway, yeah, so there's no reason to go search around. No health packs, no ammo packs. Just you and the guns and headshots.
Another heli coming in low.
Oh, and scripted events. Wow. Alright, what is this gun? Right, you. Switch for Diablo, and this. Switch for that. Ooh, I'm alive. Uh-oh. Here we go. Headshots time. Alright, I'm getting to it. I don't know what your name is. For now, it's, I am totally blanking right now. Alex. Alex Vance? Is that her name? Sure. In the heat of the moment. Alright. Who is shooting me? Someone down there, right? Whoa. Teammate. Whoa, not a teammate.
Under heavy fire. Get him off me.
What? What are you talking about? Alright, ignore her. So there's a lot of set pieces. Already I've become enraptured and stopped talking as much as I was. The game does draw you in. Very short, but very dense. It's great. It's a one long, extended adrenaline rush. Oh, dude. I get my Cisco anywhere. 2 thumbs. I need a new gun, though. That's what I do need. I love getting the big honking machine guns. Because you almost never have to reload. Okay.
APC, get out of the yard.
Alright, don't say that 3 times. Oh! Almost! It was so close. Some terrible gameplay. And they have these various, up to the moment collages between for the loading screens. Hello, save, and the yes, save points are very good.
Knocks in the fuselage.
And every weapon I pick up is good. Even the shotguns are good in this game. I saw a little bit of complaining on the Steam forums about recoil. Recoil is unrealistic and bad. Whatever, it's 2027. Maybe someone has a new type of spring. I have no clue. Someone finally engineering the barrel has just the right amount of ventage. Go with it. It's a game. It's as realistic as I guess you could try to be in this whole freedom fighter sense. That tank breaks through soon. There you go.
APC, get out
APC,
of the yard.
whatever.
Get in that window.
Here we go. We throw the C4 and blow it up. Throw the C4 and lob it. Simple. A little bit of slowdown.
Out fucking
Every script collides at once. Save and say they got past this cutscene and blah. I love these machine guns. There we go. Let's do it. Suburbia. You got wrecked. Perhaps if I went and explored, I wouldn't be able to go too far into other people's houses, but they might have one of those collectibles lying around. We're 60 throughout the game. Do I really need them though?
Strange that people live so close to the road.
I don't think I actually get a thing for doing it,
Still, they aren't out here helping us.
but who knows?
Bunch of chicken shits. The EMP must have fried their balls too.
Yeah, they're girls.
Think seeing a plane fall out of the sky would have put guns in their hands.
Not a lot of chop.
Maybe they're not ready to fight. The KPA doesn't bother these people. They're just trying to live their lives. Besides, Boone gave you an order.
KPA, Korean
Boone's not here.
Something.
We're gonna do whatever
Protection
it takes to
Agency?
stay alive.
Boone. Boone is the leader of this ragtag little group. We have not seen him yet. I was a pilot, or this main character is supposed to be a pilot that gets, I don't know, broken out, rescued. What did we do at the beginning? I forgot already. That's amazing. I woke up.
Goddamn resistance! What are you doing?
Here's another set piece. You can't go past here, but they've done a Chaos Studios done a really good job of making it look very cinematic. This is where it really cemented it for me that this was going to be this type of game with a lot of just panoramic dioramas. It's sort of a Disney ride, like Disneyland. You'd be taken down a path,
We had nowhere else to go. The air is
shown
strong
something,
and
but you can't really reach all of it. But that's alright. The parts we do, I mean, the game is focused. Very, very short. The multiplayer is a whole new dimension that I have yet to really get into. But the game looks fantastic, graphically wise. As you would expect any game, any modern game to be, sans Minecraft, or something of that nature.
Please, don't hurt my baby! Oh my god!
They're coming around the right side.
How to do some baby rescuing.
We're on your side, ma'am. Just
Oh.
stay down. We'll protect you.
Secrets.
Just get in the front of the house. You're gonna be fine.
He's down!
Love the natural recoil pull on these guns. Just guide you right into a headshot. As long as you get them vertically, or as long as you get it horizontally, it'll take care of the spread. Just with a nice little squeeze of the trigger. High enough, or big enough caliber bullets, I assume. Hopefully. Spray him in the face.
Reloading. Cover.
Please, don't hurt my baby!
Ma'am, you'll get to that.
Of course, they do take a long time to reload when you do. We don't have to often.
Gas, they're trying to flush us out.
Let's go, let's go.
Please,
Keep moving.
help me!
I said they're coming with us.
No. What are they growing? Tomatoes?
Hide back here. We'll come get you after everything's.
Leafy.
That's the best you got, Tim.
So they most definitely did capture the suburbia under attack feel. Definitely have to give that to them as far as getting the feelings down right.
Put pressure pressure on it.
Yeah, graphics are outstanding on this game.
We need
They really are.
Where is
Sound direction, everything.
Hopper,
Voice actors, same thing for them. They do their job. Everyone seems to hate on this guy because he's kind of an ass, but he's just basic military guy, you know. And here we go, your first sighting of the Goliath. Semi-autonomous combat drone. Is that what you just said? Could I sound any dumber when I said that? Alright, so you have to keep pressing, well, at least in the PC, 4 to bring up this viewfinder, and every time you shoot with it, I gotta let it go. I think it does a bit of automatic shooting on its own, and if you target and not press the fire button, it'll encourage it to go towards those NPCs. But we really want to get the full flavor of it. So you launch off the rocket attack and gotta put it down again. It's a little annoying. Good thing that thing and I are both tanks. It takes a lot of damage to even hurt that thing. Semi-autonomous. Do it. Excellent. Feels a little bit awkward to control this thing because the lag between putting your ice glass down and the lag between the time it lets you bring it back up. But there's actually a lot in this game that sort of follows that model. Instant gratification, but to set it up for you, they always really hold your hand. And explosions fade to black. A great technique. Works every time.
Yesterday afternoon, KPA authorities raided the town of Montrose, Colorado. Their goal, in the words of the enemy, was to neutralize high-value citizen targets. But this was not a measured response to American insurgency. This was innocent blood running red on Main Street. Your families and friends shot down like animals. One of the Montrose resistance cells reportedly escaped after a brutal firefight in a nearby neighborhood. We can only hope that these freedom fighters made it to one of their safe zones somewhere in a sea of abandoned suburbs. But whatever their fate, we will fight on. Don't believe the lies of the Korean-controlled media. We are the channel of truth, and this is the voice of freedom.
Well, thank you very much for watching. This has been Iriseon playing Homefront, and that was Chapter 1.